Hey everyone, my name is Piki and welcome to my new video. It's already episode 10 of this series, so thank you really much for your support. I'm still new to YouTube, so I'm still learning some things, so I apologize for my mistakes. But I'm trying my best and I'm trying to improve with each episode. Today is time for a little bit of building, so I'm trying to make everything as nice as possible. I'm not the best builder, I'm still learning, but I'm trying to make everything look good. So for example, this farm that I made a few episodes ago, this barn and so on. But over here, this portal really stand up and it's really boring, so it definitely needs some love. So today I will try to make design for Nether portal. I already have design for this Nether portal. I designed it in creative mode, so the theme of this build will be Nether coming into the overworld. So it will be combination of Nether materials and regular overworld materials. And I did some collecting of camera, collecting of materials, so I collected everything I needed. At least I hope this will be enough. I have some spare, but this will be the block palette I will be using. But first I will need to terraform this area a little bit, and I will need to move this portal a little bit and make it a little bit better. So first I will terraform it, so see you after I terraform this area a little bit. I'm done with terraforming this area, and I move a portal a little bit and made it slightly bigger. I hope that I will have enough space over here to make this design, and I actually done a little bit more terraforming after the time-lapse, because when I moved this portal I didn't have quite enough space. And now it's time to start building this portal, and I will start with building custom trees. And I will make two custom trees over there on each corner and on the other side. And this will be kinda mirrored design, so it will be same on this side and on the back side. I could leave the back side empty, but I like it more when there will be something in the back. So I will start with building these custom trees. I will move this tree a little bit away from the portal, so I will go 9 blocks forward and 6 on the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will make it 7 or 8 blocks high. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, for example, like this. It's not matter if you make it a little bit higher. And now we need some branches, so I will just randomly put some logs away from this pillar and make like some custom branches. It's not really matter how you do it, it's just it will look better when we put some leaves. And I fall like always. I made something like this, so randomly some branches, and now we will start placing leaves on these spruce logs. And for beginning I will just cover everything up, so just cover all sides of these logs, and then later if you need we will put some more leaves around this. And when you place your leaves, it looks something like this. And don't worry about this bottom side, we will get to this a little bit later. And I'm quite happy how this looks. I will just fix a little bit of this side. So I think I will make a little branch to go up and then place some more leaves to cover this area a little bit, to look a little bit better. I am done with placing these branches and leaves, and it looks much better. I also placed a little bit down, so it's not circly like it was before, and it's maybe slightly too big for this design, but it's not really matter. I can make other trees slightly smaller. Now it's time to build bottom side of this tree, and I will build it with combining some fences, trapdoors, stairs, and maybe some bottoms, and of course some spruce logs. So I will place some random spruce logs. I can make it like in the ground, and then I will randomly place a little bit maybe stairs like this to make it look a little bit nicer, and then place some fences around with maybe and some trapdoors. So randomly just place some things to make it look a little bit nicer, and I will actually place something like this, and it looks already much better. It maybe looks a little bit odd, but this is the design I'm going for. So I'm not looking for the natural design of the tree, I'm looking for something a little bit different. And then I will place some random bottoms around to make it look even better. And this is probably it that I want. Now I need to make 3 more trees. So on the other side, the same like I did over there. So 9 blocks forward and 6 on the side, and the same thing on the back. So from this last block, 9 blocks forward and 6 blocks on the side. So see you after a little time lapse. And I'm done with building my custom trees. I'm really happy how this turned out. This is my first time building custom trees, so they're definitely not perfect, but I really like it. And every tree is a little bit different, so it was just free building. I didn't have any measurements or something like this, and I'm quite happy with this. Now it's time to start building with some nether materials. Like I said before, the theme of this build is nether coming into the overworld. I will be using warped wood and crimson wood. So my plan is to make one side blue and other side red. So on one side I will be using materials from warped forest, and on other side with materials from crimson forest. I will starting building a little pillar. So I will go 5 blocks forward from this last block of the portal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 blocks away. So like this, and 6 blocks size. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will strip them. And on other side I will do same thing, just with crimson wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like this. And this is the start, and I will do the same thing on the other side. Now we need to do something like this. I will climb on top of the nether portal. I will place 1 block like this of this warp wood and 1 on the top. And now I will just break this block and place another one like this. So it needs to be play on the last block of this portal and facing down. Now place 4 blocks forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it needs to go like this, and strip everything out. And the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will do completely the same thing on the other side, just with crimson wood. Next step is placing fences. So place a fence on the edge and all the way on the bottom, like this, and on the other side with a crimson fence. And also place fences on the top of the nether portal. I will do 3 of the warp wood and 2 of the crimson, and on the other side I will do 3 crimson and 2 warp fences. Now we are going to build with this warp wood and with another warp block. So we are going to go on the top of this, and on the side where this warp wood is, we are going to randomly place a little bit of these blocks. So if you go like this on top, you don't need to cover everything up, and the point is to go into the wood and replace some leaves with these blocks. So the point is that Nether going into the overworld trees. So just replace some blocks or just put away, and on the start of this wood put a little bit of this nether materials. So just randomly place, it's not really matter how, just that these blocks go into the tree. I ended up with something like this, so don't go too crazy with this, just place a little bit of leaves with these materials and place it around these pillars and these beams, and I did the same thing on the other side. So now we are going to do same thing on the other side, just with this nether wart blocks. And when done, it looks something like this. So it is really colorful and it looks really nice in my opinion. So I didn't go too crazy with this, and on the top of this nether portal I made like combination a little bit of these two blocks. So like these blue materials is going a little bit into the red and otherwise, and I think it looks really good. And now we have few more things to do. First thing is, on the bottom of these pillars we need to do something like with these trees. So let's say that this is a tree and we need to make a little bit of a branches and of this bottom side, and we are going to use same materials like this, just over here with warp wood and over there with crimson wood. And with this finished, we are nearly done. So the only thing left to do is to replace the floor, and I will be replacing the floor with combining of netherrack, crimson nylium and warp nylium. And this build is officially done. So I replaced this floor with these nether materials, and how we go further away from the nether, it's less and less this nether thing. So it looks like nether is coming from the portal into the overworld, and this is the theme I wanted for this build. And also on the sides I put a little bit of leaves with again some of these nether materials to add a little bit of details to the side of this build. And I did the same thing on the other side, and I am really happy how this turned out. I think it looks really good. And this will be it for this episode. I hope that you like this build. This is something completely new to me. I didn't use these building materials yet, and I'm really happy how this turned out. And thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye!